All right, so hello, Virgo, and welcome back to Divine Rebel. My name is Racey, and I'm going to be giving the messages for you today. This is for June for Virgo and those with strong or significant Virgo placements in their birth charts. All right, for those of you not familiar with me or the channel, no filter, no sugar coating. All right, I just read how I read. That's not your thing. You got kids around, just don't appreciate those kinds of messages. I'm always very respectful of that. I'm giving you the opportunity to sign off now. Otherwise, we will be getting into this. I am using my Oracle of the Mermaids as a theme and my Naked Heart Tarot as insight. All right, for the month of June. So, Spirit, please. What is the theme for Virgo for the month of June? Virgo and Virgo energies. What is going on for them with June? Water flight. Heaviness lifts. Burdens are cast away. And weightlessness. I love it. Virgo, big weights lifted. Big weights lifted. Emotional weights, soul weights, things that have been very heavy or deeply disturbed and feeling in the soul for a while are going to be cast off of you. Huge weights off your shoulders, huge weights off your heart. I'm getting this feeling of you can finally breathe. Something that's been bothering you for a long time, possibly years. Huge weights coming off. Huge clearing. All right, Spirit. Give us some insight, please. What does this actually look like for Virgo? Virgo energies for June. What does this look like? What does Virgo's June look like? These huge weights being lifted, this heaviness being lifted. I'm really feeling like soul relief, heart relief. Four of Pentacles. What else? For Virgo. For June. High Priestess in reverse. The Heart of Swords is the Queen of Swords. I'm hearing you don't see it coming. Give me one more. All right. There it is. That Nine of Wands with the Universe is the World card. Clarify the Four of Pentacles for me, please. Two of Cups. Clarify the reversed High Priestess, please. Four of Cups. And Justice. Also reverse. Clarify the Heart of Swords. Seven of Wands and the Innocence of Swords. Clarify the Nine of Wands with the Universe. Okay, we got a lot of cards. Nine of Cups is on the bottom. There's a wish granted. Seven of Cups on top is being confused about it. right now, and you might be completely confused about it or not see it whatsoever. This High Priestess in the reverse and the Seven of Cups, you could see the giraffe's head is in the clouds or in the fog and can't see. All right. So Virgo. Four of Pentacles, clarified by the Two of Cups. There's this holding onto a sacred soulmate, or it's weird because I'm hearing hoarding a connection. Hoarding a connection. Hoarding is kind of like keeping it all to yourself. And or there's some kind of control over a soulmate situation that you haven't let go of. You might be holding on to a soulmate connection that might need to be let go of. Because usually the Four of Pentacles indicates something being held on to that does need to be released. That's why the Five of Pentacles typically comes after it, where there's someone outside alone because everything was left behind inside. Because it doesn't actually serve them, right? It doesn't serve them to continue in it. Someone may be hoarding you, right? A soulmate might be controlling a dynamic with you and not be willing to let you go when you, in fact, are being pulled to release it. The High Priestess with the Four of Cups in the reverse and Justice in the reverse. I don't think you're sitting on an opportunity. I think you're being given an opportunity to handle a misjustice or injustice against you. Something that took place that felt really wrong. To where there was probably a lot of confusion surrounding the issue because it felt so wrong that it happened and it didn't feel like it was supposed to be. It didn't feel in alignment. Like it happened and you know it happened and it happened for a reason. But you still don't understand why you're dealing with the injustice. And I think Spirit's going to surprise you. We have this Heart of Swords energy, this Queen of Swords clarified by the Seven of Wands and the Innocence of Swords. I think someone's heart is being super honest and coming to the defense of you and or a child, or you are coming to the defense and standing your ground in regards to a child, possibly, right, with the Innocence of Swords, because the pages sometimes represent youth. Obviously, the Queen of Swords and the Innocence of Swords are suited. It could be a mother and child, or someone who's very maternal, right? Libra energy is present on the card. Could have Libra Mars, like a Mars and Libra placement. We have Libra present on this card too. So So you could have significant Libra placements in your chart, even being a Virgo, or you could be a cusp. We have Pisces energy here. Something that caused you a lot of grief, strife, disharmony, or discord. It was a serious injustice that maybe you felt like you sincerely missed an opportunity to receive this wish granted. I don't think you realize it. I think Spirit's undoing the missed opportunity or undoing the injustice. Someone is coming to your defense. Their truth is ringing. I'm hearing their truth is ringing. Really clearly. The Nine of Wands clarified by the Universe card or the World card. This is wrapping up a cycle where, if you look at this card, it looks like the monkey is taking down the wands, right? It's almost like being stuck in the monkey mind of things and finally having the barriers taken down and completing this cycle so that life becomes sweet. The issue is it comes out with the Five of Wands, which is a conflict, right? There's some kind of conflict, whether it's outright with another or within the self, right? Feeling conflicted with the self over the completion of the cycle. We have Cancer energy, Gemini energy, and Ten of Wands energy. So it could be a potential burden on you and someone else if you share these placements. However, the divine, I feel like, is working miracles to remove whatever burden this is and open the window to a sense of magic and miracle in order to bring in some kind of abundance and flow and seriously close a chapter. There could be a Cancer who's dealing with a heavy burden and a Gemini who's kind of coming in to remove the burden, right? Someone with stronger, significant Cancerian or Gemini placements here. It could be just significant on how they relate to your chart, what houses they fall in, what placements you have there, what's going on in those specific houses for you this month. They could be aspecting in your chart with what's going on. But I definitely feel like the divine is intervening in order to get you from the 10 to the 1, right? Because the 7 is a divine miracle vibration, divine intervention vibration. And then we have the 10 that literally breaks down to a 1, but it moves into the 1, and the 1 is the magician, right? In this case, the 1 is the magician. We're talking about magic, miracle, what seems impossible becoming possible. You could be at conflict with a fixed sign. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. I just feel like it's very much time for this to come through for you. Like, despite the obstacle, right? Because there's definitely some kind of obstacle here. We have reversals, we have conflict, we have a holding on to something that needs to be let go of in order to reverse an injustice. Potentially in a parent situation. Could definitely be legal issues involved, or legalities or logistics. But I'm definitely feeling, with this being the theme and this being the underlying energy, the Innocence of Pentacles is divine opportunity under that, and the Sage is under that, the Hierophant, and the Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Cups. We're talking a brand new emotional beginning coming through here. King of Pentacles under that. Listen. Whatever this is that's coming through for you, even if other people don't like it or are nervous or upset about it, that's their manifestation. Your manifestation is the weight lifted. Okay? If someone else is in conflict over the injustice done to you that is literally Spirit is reversing, I'm hearing Spirit's reversing it. Okay? Whatever this injustice was to you, something that felt so wrong at the time because it didn't sit right with your soul to witness it or experience it. Maybe you were taken away from a child that you care about. Maybe your relationship with them shifted. Maybe it's not a child. Maybe it's just simply someone younger than you. Either way, this injustice is being reconciled by the divine outright. You may be confused, not see it coming. You might not see it coming at all. That truly might be a huge surprise. It could trigger some things. It could definitely trigger some things. I'm also getting the reverse of Ceres energy. Because if you look at the World card, the symbol right up here in the middle, if you look at it this way, it's the symbol for Ceres, which in astrology represents Demeter, right? Persephone's mother. The brokenhearted mother who lost her daughter to Hades, right? For half the year. You know, she loses her daughter. She's heartbroken. She brings on the winter because of it. And in the upright, which the universe of the World card is, that symbol is in the reverse. This is the release of Ceres energy. If you have Ceres in Virgo, if you don't know your birth chart, you can always email me or message me on Divine Rebel Readings on Facebook or MeWe Chat me or whatever, because if you want to give me your birth information, time, day, location, I can screenshot you your chart and let you know what your chart is, right, with these details like Ceres in there. If you have Ceres in Virgo, this could be extremely significant for you. The wrapping up on a very brokenhearted cycle when it comes to very, very possibly children. Especially if you have strong Cancer or Gemini in your chart, Libra in your chart, or Pisces in your chart. Even more so if you're dealing with a fixed sign. Or there's a fixed sign pertaining to this whole dynamic, this whole chain of events. So I hope this helps, Virgo. I hope this helps you understand what is going on or what to expect for June. Please let me know in the comments if you already know how this resonates for you. You know, if you check back here in a couple weeks, see how these events are transpiring for you, let me know. And especially at the end of the month, let me know how it feels to have your wish finally being granted, right? Do not feel guilty for accepting whatever this win truly is. It is just that time, right? It is just that time to reverse whatever injustice was committed against you, for whatever healing was necessary. Literally time to mend the broken heart, right? Because we were talking about the heaviness being lifted, the heart weights being lifted, and that's exactly what this Ceres reversal energy is. Just know that you're getting some major, major heart healing. The truth is healing. I think you're manifesting a major win Someone might not like it. They might feel conflicted about it. But the fact of the matter is that is not your problem. That is not your problem. Not your monkeys, not your circus. Right? Your monkeys have finally gotten to work and started taking down your spiritual walls. You know, the barricades that were keeping you from flourishing. Spiritual walls, the blockades are coming down. I really do like this energy for you. It might feel challenging, but whatever this is, the reward is well worth it. Well worth it. Consider it a soul victory. All right. So until next time, Divine Rebel Racey signing out. Remember, always love each other and most importantly, love yourself. Bye, everybody.